So hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about a $300 Kabylake and RX 400 series PC. This is going to be a budget beast for 1080p gaming. If you want to find out more, then keep watching. So hey guys, this is TeamOverclocked. I decided to help you guys out today by putting together this budget $300 gaming PC. Now how will this PC perform? Now this can play most major titles like Fallout 4 and Battlefield 1 at around 1080p medium settings with around 40 to 50 FPS. This provides an excellent balance of quality and FPS for this PC. You can of course adjust the settings a bit in order to achieve higher graphics or higher FPS, but that's totally up to you. This is going to be perfect for playing lighter games like League of Legends and Dota 2 as well. In these games, you can play them at 1080p max settings with around 60 FPS, which is pretty nice. So all around, the performance is going to be great for all kinds of games. If you want to check this PC out, there's going to be a PC part trigger link in the description, so check that if you're interested. But without wasting any more time, let's dive right into the PC itself. For the CPU, we have the Intel Pentium G4560 for $60. Now you might be thinking, how can a Pentium be even decent for gaming? Well, this CPU is a dual core with hyperthreading, so it performs similarly to the i3. It's also based on Intel's latest Kabylake architecture and is clocked at 3.5 GHz. Now these specs translate into excellent performance at 1080p gaming, and they should let you do some productivity as well. For the motherboard, we have the ASRock B250M HDV for $63. Now this has everything that a budget builder needs. It comes with 2 RAM slots, USB 3 headers, and an M.2 slot. The B250 chipset on this also has native Kabylake support, so you won't have to deal with BIOS updates in order to get the CPU running on this motherboard. All around, you can't go wrong with this. For the RAM, you have the Crucial 4GB set for $27. This is a pretty bare bones DDR4 kit that comes clocked at 2133 MHz. It would have been nice to see 8GB in this build, but that would have pushed the budget of this build a little too high. Anyways, this is going to be perfect for budget 1080p gaming, which is the main focus for this build. I would recommend that you get 8GB if you have a little extra money, but this should be fine for now. For the hard drive, we have the Western Digital AVGP for $28. Now this spins at 5400 RPM and has 8 MB of cache. Now these aren't the most impressive specs out there, but this should give you a pretty decent Windows experience. The 500GB capacity on this should be enough for a moderately sized game library, as well as all of your movies and media files. For the graphics card, we have the MSI RX 460 for $83. This is a low profile model, but that shouldn't affect performance at all. This still has a dual fan cooler and comes clocked at 1.2 GHz. It also has 2GB of VRAM, which is going to be perfect for budget 1080p gaming. Speaking of performance, this can obviously handle 1080p gaming, even in AAA titles, and can absolutely annihilate lighter games like League of Legends. Next up for the case, we have the Xeon 310BK for $22. Now this is a pretty good case for budget builders. It doesn't have all the extra features that more expensive cases have, but it does have the basics like cable management holes, a couple drive bays, as well as an included blue LED fan. The front panel on this also has 2 USB ports as well as a set of audio jacks, which should cover your connectivity needs. Your PC might not look the greatest inside this, but it doesn't have a side panel window, so it won't be a big deal anyways. Last but definitely not least, for the power supply, we have the EVGA 430 for $22. EVGA is definitely the dominant brand in the budget power supply market. This one comes with an 80+ weight rating and has high quality components. Although this isn't a modular power supply, it does leave room for upgrades and overclocking, so you can't really complain. Once again, if you want to check this PC out, there's going to be a link in the description, so click that if you're interested. But anyways guys, that's all for today. If you liked the video, please be sure to overclock the like button. If you didn't like it, please dislike this video. and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.